What's up and welcome back, everybody. We are in the hideaway and it's time to do some side quests before we head over to the free cities of Canver, where we're probably going to have some run-ins with Odin, King Barnabas, and whoever the creepy guy that's always with him is.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Oh, for sure I can.
Try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. The ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
I'll go rough them up.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
Discipline. Doesn't this lady realize I got more important stuff to do? I'm trying to save the world here. Go find your own scales. Why are you just standing here doing nothing? Literally nothing when you should be looking for these scales. Why do I gotta do it? Okay, rant over. So it looks like up this way is where it's sending us. Speak with the children in the atrium. This isn't the right way. Oh, we gotta go all the way around, I see. Oopsies. All right, let's go around and check it out.
Did you see the
So the atrium, they're talking about that spot where mid normally is. And we've had this quest up with the hunt board to locate the bomb queen, or bomb king, not queen. Oh, and hey, looks like we can get something new here.
Oh,
Renown.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Let's check it. A paw lifted. 1,500 ability points. Sweet.
Come again.
That was a good grab.
I may have more for you.
Excellent. Here we go.
What do
Little
you
punk
reckon?
kids.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
Oh,
They
And for
broke
so
it, didn't
long,
they?
Hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol. And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Uh-oh, we're gonna have to figure it out, that means. All right, let's inspect the scales.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces, the body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
I don't know how these old school scales work. We'll start with the arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right.
It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will
Kids
you
are
teach me
getting
to
way
ride one
off
one day?
topic here.
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
They hold things.
So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking.
Bingo.
You're on the right track.
Hey, Sid's a pretty good teacher.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
It cooks
do.
things.
Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers.
But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
But what if I
Took the
wanted
words
to
right
weigh
out of my mouth,
boots?
girl.
I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
The arm.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Bada bing.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hairs.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Crazy kids. You know, they weren't getting in as much trouble as I thought they were, though.
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
I'm not an engineer, guys. I'm a fighter. Now which way? So yeah, the Bomb King. Where was the Bomb King? We should show the quest. It should show the quest in the journal. Yeah, but it doesn't say where it was. I think it was in Sandbreck, it said.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I still don't think we've been where the Bomb King's gonna be. I don't think. Not sure about it yet. Next time we pass the hunt board, we'll look at it again.
Is a storm I'm coming, Sid. Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Quest complete. Working on the future children of the hideaway. Well, not future children, the current children, which are the future of the hideaway. Time well spent. Okay, let's move on to the next quest. We got one right here.
Seems the hideaway's lost its
Blasted book.
The kitchen head.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
What?
I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped? Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Let's do it.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Skyworm.
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Oh, I do.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk to the man himself. See if we could figure out what these ingredients actually are. At least we got a quest with a little more action. Sounds like we're gonna do a little bit of hunting after this.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
Fried mortress.
Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their Eikon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive.
To Northreach.
Do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
You got it, old man. Up here in Northreach. The dragon. So it's Eastern Sandbreck. Southeastern Sandbreck. Let's look at... Let me look at this again. Maybe we can get to where the Bond King is. I mean, why would they give us a quest when we... Well, they did give us other hunts before that we couldn't get to yet. But it seems like we're getting close to heading over to Waloed and over to the eastern side of Valisthea. So I think we might have access to it. Let's just view the hunt board and see. Maybe we kill two birds with one stone here. The Croc in Sandbreck. And this one's in Quiet Sands, Rosaria. First, I want to check, let's see, our items. Okay, we're fully restocked on items. Oop, wrong one. Maybe we can go this way now. Looking for the Croc. Baywatch, Royal Meadows. No. I wonder if it's over here. Hey, there might be something here, too. Near the Dragon's Eyrie. So there's a couple places to check out. First, we'll go take care of this quest. We need to go north. Kill a wyvern, get some herbs.
There were ghosts at the gate.
And then we'll check out those two spots. Maybe one of those is going to lead to this Bomb King. So it might be somewhere we haven't been yet, but it doesn't mean it's not somewhere that we don't already have access to. Looks like we can go straight out this way.
To the meadows, then. That's what I kept.
There we go. I see the blue wyvern from here. We'll take these dogs out, get some ability points. We'll save our abilities for the dragon.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
Oh, we found them.
Dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Blueback wyvern.
This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with.
Let's get him staggered here. Now we got him. I thought maybe that would have taken him out. Still pretty good.
Well done, Tom. Good flow.
So there's the wyvern. All we need to get now is the yellow flowers. It's just raptor liver. That's it.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow
The
with a heady
herbs.
scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Okay, so there was two places to check. Down here. And this little spot here. We'll go from the Dragon's Eyrie. We'll check it out.
Come on.
Look at this big thing. Could this be a hunt? No, not a hunt.
This won't be easy.
Got a Kashik out here too. Should we be fighting him? Probably. So it's right up here. Yeah, we've really never went up this way, huh? The Imperial Chase. Oh, we got a hunt here.
From here.
Oh, I thought it was a hunt because he was getting off, but... Heaven Hall, it's called. Oh, the croc. That's it. Sweet. We got it. I don't know what that other area is going to lead to, but we should probably check that out too. Could lead to one of our S hunts. All right, we're going to fight the Bomb King. Finally. So it's off this way. Here we are. He doesn't look like a king. It's definitely him.
Look what we have here.
Will fire hurt him?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, it definitely does. This guy's getting wrecked. What? There's more of them? Let's limit break him. This guy's crazy. We're so close.
You lose.
Got him. I couldn't even see what the heck was going on at the end there. I was just watching my health and mashing the attack button. Hey, we leveled up too. Bomb Ember. Beautiful.
Your reign is
What do we got here?
Now to
And
collect
the bomb
ash.
ash.
This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Okay, so there's an area over here to the east that we haven't been to, so I just want to check that out real quick before we go and complete these quest lines. We'll take ambrosia so it doesn't take super long. Hey, we got our high potion that we used. So just in case we find a crazy hunt over here.
No mistakes.
Oh, we were going the total wrong way. Man, I really wish there was a mini-map in this game. So we need to go to our left. Over here. Woo! This is it. Dragonette. Little baby dragons. Morn Broom. Now let's check the map. This is definitely leading us somewhere. I would not be surprised at all if this is a hunt. Could be one of the S tier hunts, which I have no idea if we're strong enough to do. So we should probably save it. Just in case. What's this? It's a treasure, I think. Ring of the Marksman. Oh, there's definitely a showdown happening here. Right? Whoa. That's a big boy. Svarog, rank S. Dude. This thing's a beast. Level 50. We are in trouble, I think. Oh my gosh. We should probably have a stone skin tonic here. Dude, the thing took half my health off with that one hit. We are not gonna make this, I don't think. $1,600 health that took off. Can we flee? We're not even to level 40 yet, I don't think. We got him 50% staggered. We've just got no chance. I'm gonna try and flee. I don't know if we could flee though. This guy is epic, dude.
I failed.
Game over. Well, that's cool. At least we know where one of the S ranks are. But yeah, that's definitely a late game boss to try and fight. Holy cow. We were no match for that thing. All right, for now, let's head back to the hideaway. Yeah, we need to level up a little bit, and we'll probably get some better equipment as we get towards late game. I would not be surprised at all if that guy is even harder than the final boss in the game. Being a level 50. That was intense.
Seems the hideaway's lost its apple.
We'll be back for him,
So,
that's for sure.
Did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
I got the stuff, in other words.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Yummy. Wyvern liver. Maybe it's gross. Oh man, he can't even stand up.
Not fit for consumption.
I bet Harpocrates would love it.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
So it's actually good.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
So yeah, let's see what level we're at. 39. Yeah, we're not even close for that big dragon yet. I can't wait to come back when we're well equipped and ready to fight it. So we also finished the bomb. So deliver the bomb ash to Owain in the hideaway, and I think he's over around this way. Well, let's just look here. So he's in the atrium.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Bomb King complete. We did have another one too. We did have an A hunt that was in Rosaria. So I don't know if we'll have time to do that one in this episode too, but we got that. We got that, and we got one more side quest here also. He must be down here. Yep, there he is.
All this fuss over a few dark clouds.
Owain!
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
It's a fireplace.
This is the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
Ooh.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only
Nice.
know.
This is a big one. We're going to be able to carry more potions. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Treated potion satchel. Awesome. Inventory increased. Potion 6. Oh man, this is awesome. High potions to 4. It didn't increase our elixir capacity though, did it? It's all right. It's still good. It's still good. So what I want to do now is head over to our quarters. It looked like there was something, there was possibly a quest in there. Oh, we got another renown reward here.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, son.
Newfound purpose.
Here you are.
Nothing fancy there.
Come again.
New talisman on the next one. So we really got 2 quests, is what I think. Well, let's head for the book in the quarters first. Or it's not really a book. I think this is like people who send us letters. A humble request. Sebastian Rutherford. I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Let's do it.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Manservant?
Rest.
Bandits, he said. Smooth like butler. So while we're here, let's just check real quick and see if there's any other ones. Humble request. So it looks like any of the other ones with a quest associated with it, we already did. And while we're here, let's activate the other quest. Looks like it's down here. Oh, it's for Goots. An eye for an eye.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
Uh-oh.
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
I'm not afraid of a lashing.
Thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
It'll be okay, Goots. I got your back, big guy. Let's go talk to Karen.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
Yeah, Clive, you punk.
I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
We're lucky she didn't beat the crap out of us.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
I suppose it is, big guy. So there's Dalimil, and there's Martha's Rest. Let's go to Martha's Rest. See what's up with our Uncle Byron's manservant here. This one seems more simple, like he's got some bandits causing him troubles. We'll go beat him up, and that'll be the end of that. Where is he, though?
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
Maybe he's upstairs. Oh, yeah, here he is.
My lord Marquis.
Rutherford!
It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mothercrystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, The realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Good day, Rutherford. Well, we needed to go to Dalimil anyways for Goots' quest. So let's head to Dalimil. Whoever's closest is who we'll go to.
Man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find Goots.
The gentleman of the
Yeah,
town
Goots is
guard.
huge. We'll find him. There he is.
Could be I know something more.
This must be the traitor.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
Let's go oust this imposter.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in 2 places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
It's an imposter,
Lady Karen
dude.
hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Storehouse on the edge of town. Looks like it's out there. Okay. So we gotta go this way and then out to the right.
The gentleman of the town guard or
We'll get to the bottom of this. Why would somebody pose as Lady Karen, though? What's in it for them? I wonder if they'll, like, complete this story, or if we're just gonna... Or if they'll just kind of end it abruptly without really giving a good reason for it.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
All right, let's see who we got.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Oh, man. You don't know who you're messing with here, guys.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Iron muscle. Is there anybody stronger? We gotta get these wizards so they stop healing everybody. One more.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right
Yeah,
now.
Goots is in danger. They were looking for him. I wasn't expecting that. That was an interesting turn. What the heck would anybody want with Goots? I guess they said just to get to Karen with.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue.
Nan did say she had a shaky past.
I have no quarrel with you, only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, she's here.
How did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots probably took him out.
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye.
Oh.
Wise words, wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Ouch. That didn't sound so good. An eye for an eye.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Yeah, right? Jeez. Lady's brutal. All right, we got one more. One more quest. Out this way, 120 yards away.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Oh, Rutherford. Your boy's in big trouble here.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Not today, son.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Oh. Shouldn't have messed with me. Man, we got 4,300 ability points. I didn't realize we had so many.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more.
Damn.
And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Man, sounds like complete chaos.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
All right, so we got to speak with Karen too, it says. Is she back in the hideaway? Quest 2, Eye for an Eye. Yeah, so she's back there. We need to go to Northreach. Find the second guy.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere, but I bet I know where he is. Where that exclamation point is. Oh, he's not far at all. Here we go. Let's go save the day. I don't see anybody. Oh, whoa, I didn't even see him. You blend. Straight-laced gent.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
These bandits messed with the wrong dude.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Oh, there's a big guy, too. Here we go, here we go.
Pretty boy.
Oh, man. These guys are just getting wrecked. Almost got him. Nice move, nice move. I'll give him credit where it's due.
It's over.
It's over.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Save that guy's skin.
All of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Pistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Now get out of here. Go find a healer.
Uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Okay, so we need to go to Martha's Rest, that means. And then back to the hideaway to talk to Karen. And then we may do a hunt. That last A hunt. Because I think that's what we have left is 1 A hunt and 2 S's. So we're not going to touch the S's because obviously those are way out of our league. But the A we might be able to do. The A rank.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
$1,000 experience. That was pretty good. The Breath of Light, Flare Breath, cooldown time. Yeah, I don't want to wear those yet. I figure I like to have the extra EXP and ability points equipped. Plus, I have a defense up one equipped. I really like having those for right now. When we max out our abilities, then we'll obviously have no reason to have the ability points up one anymore. Karen, my girl.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
Oh, ain't that the
I'm
truth,
sorry,
Karen?
Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Attaboy, Goots.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
An eye for an eye, complete. What's this? Oh, something to display. It's a trophy. She reminded me, though, about the potions.
Let me tell
we could
you a
stock up
story,
more.
Clive.
Oh, what's this?
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the Mothercrystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
She'll take our eye out. Okay, so what I was saying before was when she mentioned same price for potions, is we got our potion capacity increased. So we should have to buy more, right? Yeah, look at this.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Yeah, elixirs are the same, but we could hold another
You'll not find a
couple
better
tonics.
price than that. It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
I think it's time we mixed it up now. So items. What I want to do is take this last elixir. We need to add it to the shortcut. There we go. Let's talk to the blacksmith, see if there's anything else new. Blackthorn, hook us up. Excalibur. So we got all the stuff to make it, but it wouldn't be as strong as the weapon we got. Brightburn is better. So it's looking like yeah, we've got the best.
Anything else?
We got the best equipped.
Did you see the pair that got...
All right, so we've been going for a while. I think I'm gonna hold off on the hunts, and maybe we'll save the A rank and S rank hunts till a little later. I think we're gonna end this episode right here, and then in the next one, it's time to move on and make for the free cities of Canver, confront Odin, and we'll probably have some dealings with Ultima, King Barnabas and his crony, etc., etc. Actions happening. Cloak and Dagger, next episode. Everybody, take it easy, and I will see you then. Later, guys.